coordination of efforts across the country. Jonathan Lewis, interestingly, withdrew his support of the Democratic National Committee over the immigration bill that he thought was unfair to gays. In any event, this is a Hillary Clinton operation. The idea here, very clearly, is to divide the Sanders economic voters from Trump. In other words, those voters who've lost their jobs because of NAFTA and all of the other globalist international trade deals that have screwed this country, they now realize these votes are potentially, when Sanders is out of the race, Trump votes, and therefore this is an effort to make Trump toxic, to make a Trump vote, to disqualify him, racist, bigot. The whole thing is essentially a hoax. It's a gambit directed, by the way, by Brock. Now, David Brock was once a friend of mine. In fact, was a comrade in the fight for freedom. But he went over the dark side to the Clintons for money. Big money. And this is his little dirty trick. Unfortunately, they have leaks within their operation. My sources are the very best. The entire conflagration in Chicago is a Hillary Clinton operation. And frankly, I can't see Bernie Sanders have anything to do with it.
I was about to say,
I don't agree with Bernie, but I respect him. And this is not his handiwork or the handiwork of his campaign.
Roger, you've been in 9 administrations, worked inside 4 of them. You are the consummate insider in the last decade, 15 years has turned against them. And everything you've reported for us the last 6 months has turned out to be solid gold. Your articles are almost daily on DrudgeReport.com from Breitbart. You literally, for new viewers, I just wanted to know, lead the breaking news cycle with your inside sources in the Democrat, Republican Party, Trump camp, you name it. There's a reason Trump's called you tough, brave, loyal, in his tweets that we're going to add to these articles just for new viewers to know who you are and your bona fides, but not bragging, just laying out some of the background here for new viewers, new listeners. But I know about George Soros. He funded the Ukraine overthrow, playing Catholic off against Orthodox. He helped fund the Arab Spring, Shiite against Sunni. Divide and conquer, the great game, balkanization. And when I saw all these Bernie shirts and Bernie people saying we attacked, people shooting guns in the air saying we support Bernie, that is so clearly a way to attack him, make him look like a radical revolutionary, and to make Hillary look good, and then to also make Trump look like the racist when the media plays this up. This is amazing. But this isn't your opinion. Again, to be clear, you have sources inside saying this is a Soros/Brock Media Matters, which they admit is run by the White House. They have weekly meetings. His former transition chief, Obama's former transition chief, you're saying this is a false flag. I agree, you have the inside knowledge, but we've seen the buildup towards race war this summer, this fall, to try to cloud the entire election. Is that what you're getting at? Is this the opening salvo in these attempts?
I think Hillary understands that Trump would lose the votes of certain establishment Republicans if he's the nominee. On the other hand, it doesn't matter because of his crossover outreach. Right now in Ohio, Democrats and independents in the Mahoning Valley, people who've lost their jobs because of these great globalist trade deals, are lining up to vote for Donald Trump in the Republican primary, which is legal in Ohio with some paperwork. And we saw the same crossover in Michigan. So it has occurred to the Clinton people that Bernie's economic voters, not his hard left voters, you're never going to get them. They'll end up going for Hillary. But Bernie's economic voters, blue-collar folks who have just figured out they've been left out of the New World Order economy, are a right target for Trump. He's already getting a crossover. They are petrified of that. So this little maneuver, this David Brock dirty trick, solves 2 problems with 1 stone. It helps knock down Bernie, because after all, his people are involved in violence, and it also disqualifies Trump as a future vote by trying to brand him as a racist or a bigot. The whole thing it's a kabuki dance. It's all orchestrated. I think it's vitally important that Trump understands it's not Bernie or the Sanders campaign that's disrupting his rallies. This is a Hillary Clinton operation. I don't just have sources, Alex. I have impeccable sources.
Amazing. Again, Roger Stone. We're going to get this video up on InfoWars.com. I'm live tomorrow, 4 to 6 p.m. with the Sunday show. I hope you can to pop in to the full audience tomorrow to break more of this down. But what other tidbits